Greetings and salutations, universe. This is Creeta, and this is Feed the Beast Interactions. In the last episode, we got together all of the stuff needed to make the creative key, which allows us to basically cheat. Sad to say, it allows us to cheat. Now we can pull out anything we want, you know? Chaos cores, here's a few thousand, you know? Boom. There you go. 576 of it. Whatever. No problem. Mainframes? Where? Oh, whoops. There we go. Another 500. Boom. Yeah, that's pretty nifty. One thing that I think probably the trickier thing to make might be the ultimate battery. But because we have the ability to make unlimited anything, this field generator is pretty easy. You know, I just set up some things with IV emitters. I even made some LUV and UV generators, and that's going to craft, right? So down here, it might already be finished because we have all the energy in the world. That, or it doesn't have enough fluid. It doesn't have enough fluid. I guess that's one thing that we need to fix. What was the battery needing? It has water and it has soldering alloy. Water? Soldering. Is it 6K? Huh. I honestly don't know what's wrong. What's wrong? Hello? What is wrong with your recipe? Is there any other thing? It needs 30K EU per tick. Maybe that's the issue. No, we definitely have plenty there. Alright, we'll figure that out. I believe that the issue is that it needed multiple mainframes, right? Did it need 4 instead of 2? Recipes. They can be quite interesting sometimes. There we go. Perfect. And with that, in about 100 seconds, we'll have a battery, which we'll be able to put in UV CEFs and CEUs. We're even using the quad alloy. This wastes a little bit of energy, but we don't care. It's as simple as that because we have you know, all the energy in the world. We have fusion helping us out, which I think is pretty cool. And plenty of oxygen plasma. In fact, I bet we can even just copy this thing, can't we? Let's try it, right? Crescent hammer, yoink. We're gonna grab that, go downstairs, put it in a barrel, right? This is some serious stuff. Boom. That shouldn't happen. Okay, alright, we'll just get a stack of that going. The stack was simply too high, so we upgraded it one more time, and now that is more plasma than we'll ever use in this series. Do we need the plasma? No, because we can just duplicate full batteries. Now, speaking of batteries, we should have that crazy battery up and running. This is the ultimate battery. Where are we going to put this? We'll just tuck it up here. This little fella, I want to have the stackable versions. I don't know why. I want to have some of those. Whoop, there you go. Perfect. Right? Oh, I put in too many. There we go. Now the goal is to fill them, which is a little bit tricky. I'm not sure how to accomplish that. We have CEFs, and if I put one of these in here, it will charge. The issue will eventually become that I don't know if these guys will keep up with it. These LUV things, these clusters, can't charge that battery any faster than an actual like UV tick. So if we pull up a UV CEU, for example, and go over to this one, it has a maximum voltage out of 500,000, and it can't take in any more than that. The little battery, this ultimate battery, it doesn't tell you, but it can only take in 1 UV. So I can't charge it with more batteries. But when these batteries start to struggle, like they're having a good time of it, we can just replace those CEUs up here with a CEU full of the batteries that we're charging down here. In fact, we could charge this anywhere. I just picked this spot at random right here. Okay, so even though this, yeah, it's charging so slowly. Huh. Is there a limit on... Yeah, that's a pretty high amount of stuff. Disable limiting. Yep. Oh, that's so much energy. Now, speaking of energy, I did promise that we would do something cool with the draconic stuff, right? Let's take a look at cores. I believe the biggest energy thingamabob that we can make is a tier 8. And I've never made one, so why not do it right now, shall we? Hopefully that's enough stuff. Let me get some extra just in case. Where can this even go? Can we put it in here? Just for giggles? Will it fit? I don't know. Awakened. And let me see what it takes to build it. After reviewing the size of it, there's no way it would fit in this room. So we're gonna have to find a better spot. As I'm building this, it's quite impressive just how large it is. I know it requires at least that much, and I think the whole block is something like a 13 by 13. Trying to do this in survival, like without the creative key, and with the ways that we get the stuff here, like I just ran out of draconium. How mental is that? Absolutely mental. I should probably pay attention to when we're supposed to place the actual core. Turns out I almost missed it. It's actually right there. This is the middle. So this guy had to be the energy core. Neat. So now just gotta keep building. Ah! Die, spider! Not a skeleton, you're a spider. Ay. Stop interrupting this build. It's almost done. At least I think it is. Oh, misplaced another block. Ay. Ah. This is the moment when that that staff of power would probably be pretty useful. But I think we are wrapping it up here. So it should be a block like so, and zoom it across. Perfect. So that is the multi-block structure. Oh, more spiders incoming. Hello! Die. Haha. And I think these have to be in a... Yep, that looks right. Another one right like so. Beautiful. Core not found. Cool. And a fourth one on this side. Gotta do it before the spider gets me. Oh, go away. This is why the Lucerna enchantment or ritual is so good. I believe that is complete. Another spider. Should get out the shurikens just for good measure. Oh, my good friend, the shurikens. Where'd you go? There you are. Let's see. Core valid, stabilizers invalid. I wonder why that is. Tier up. Oh, error. What? Draconic evolution dragon block. No. No. Draconian block. What's wrong with that? Interesting. I thought this was a 5x5 down here, but it seems that it might have wanted it to be a little bit bigger. Huh. Very interesting indeed. Nothing that a quick little exchange gadget won't fix. Everything's looking proper now. Now that I look at it, I did mess up the shape. Whoopsies. Not circular enough. But this side should be the last side that we need to fix. And it should be as simple as that. There we go. Valid. Activate. Oh, it's glorious. Oh, wonderful. Now we need, what is it? It's pylons or something of that nature. Energy pylons, and I think it was glass. this stuff allows us to get energy in and out of this big machine. Does it go on top? It does. Nifty. And then how do you work? Huh? How do you function? Do we take a plug? Something like a plug? How about a... No, not a painter. It's point. Point. Very similar word, that. We're going to grab some of those, turn them back into plugs, because we have a thing for that. Select network, Creeta, and disable limit. No, plug is wrong. Point was right, because we want stuff to go in. Ah, silly Creeta. What on earth are you doing? Point, beautiful, go in. Aha! Beautiful. And if we put it another one here, it might function better. Who knows? I know that we are going to get quite a few of these just to see if we can ever even remotely get close to filling it. But I'm not too worried about it. I hear one. Pew, pew, pew. One shot kill. Beautiful. Yoink. Now we might actually be struggling with power, but we'll be fixing that soon. How much stuff can this handle? Oh, it's only grabbing from one of these. That's a shame. I don't like that. Huh. That's a darn shame. Oh well, symmetry. Cool, so now this is getting energy. Is there a way to view it? To view the amount of energy that is inside? Oh, alright. Cool. It has a lot, almost infinite capacity, so that's a thing. That is pretty beautiful. Let's see, do we want to try and make like a holder for it? That's not so shabby. Yeah, that is pretty cool, if I must say so myself. It'll never fill up. That's just not a thing that's going to happen with that. But man, is that cool. Heck yeah. Got the orb. Now what? Taking a look at another source of absolutely insane amounts of energy is the ultimate battery. This little fella has been charging for quite some time, and our clusters are not in good shape. It has pretty much decimated like half of them, pretty much. Yeah, about half. So we're going to basically do away with our plugs. I think we can even just turn off. Is there a way to turn this off? Does the hammer work on that? The little rubber hammer? Let's take a look. Yoink. Working, disabled. Ah, perfect. Does that keep the rotor speed? It doesn't. So that's going to go down steadily. We do not need these clusters anymore, nor do we need to rely on plasma. But we also have all the plasma in the world, so we'll let them run. Instead, we're going to switch over to cheaty power. Specifically, we want... Where would it be? Do we have the CEUs? We do. Ah, CEU. But that's only a 4. This is a 16. Beautiful. And then a CEF. This is also that. Awesome. Some of these we're going to be using with a plug and one with a point. Beautiful. So the CEF is what takes stuff out of the system, right? So this guy needs a point on it. Yes? I think like that will work. Toss that on it, and it should charge if we were giving it power. The main way that we're going to get power out is with a CEU, and we're going to dupe this battery. I think that's where I'm going with this, right? Yoink, dupe a few of these. So that was charging for a while, remember. That is multiple of this insanely overpowered battery, and we're just gonna put them all in, like so, and we're gonna put a plug on it. Yeah? This guy, disable limit, everything's looking good. It's inputting, so this should be draining a little bit. And now, a CEF, oh, I did grab the 4s. That's no big deal. If we put in a battery, why you no work? CEF. Does it go right here? Point. Maybe it does have to go there. Trying to figure out this system is pretty funny. Can we shift right click? There we go. And now a point. Now do you charge? Oh, well, these ones work. So whatever. Doesn't make a huge difference. The primary point of that little exercise is to demonstrate that we can fill these batteries using themselves. Yeah, that's more power than we'll ever need. And whenever we run out in this guy, which will happen at some point, that's, let's see, something like just a ton of power, right? These guys are all going into the system, which we need to make sure is on priority like 20. Just get everything shoveled into that. Because we don't need power from stuff like photo fusion and whatnot. Though they are pushing into our system. We don't need that. Doesn't need to go. In fact, we also don't probably need these guys, right? Don't need that taking up anything. Beautiful. The system should work just fine. Let that charge up and that will be it. How is our system doing down here, right? We have enough of the lithium. We have enough nitro. All we have to do now is just use cheaty power, and that is as simple as that. The next thing that I want to test using creative stuff is the dark matter pedestal, and obviously the Watch of Flowing Time. That, I feel, is a coupling worth writing about, especially how I have in mind. Is there any way to get these to stack? I mean, it does stack, but then you only pull out one, huh? Well, I guess that will be the trial and error that we're about to experience. That should be enough of these, right? What could possibly go wrong? Just toss stuff away into perspective chests. We'll get a few more, obviously. There we go. Let's go up to Olympus. Whoa. All right, place, and make sure to right click. Right clicking is important, I have found. Does it have to be with an empty hand? It does. That's gonna be a little bit frustrating, but that's no worries. Let's place a watch, yoink. Place a watch, and yoink. Are you ever doing something and you feel like this might have been a little bit of overkill? I'm getting that feeling right around now where where things just don't make sense anymore. Oh. Yeah, this is not sped up, guys. Oh, that gives me a good idea. Where's, I was about to wrap up the episode. It's about to be the end of the episode, but right now, let's test something else. Zoom, 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 zoom. Oh, look at that beautifulness. All right. Oh, we have to see the pooper, right? I don't know if the pooper can keep up with this. I think that's just pure stacks, right? That's just an immense amount of stuff being dropped down here. How yep, it can't keep up. In fact, we might have a problem. All right, conveyor. Does this remind you of episode 83? Oh, all right, let's see if we can get in here. We need some plastic as well. Thank you once again for the tips on that. We need to get in here. Lovely. We're going to try and place a conveyor there and here. How do we get that angle? Perfect. Plastic, and an extraction upgrade somehow. Come on. There you go. Awesome. I don't know if that'll keep up either, but... Woo! It's wonderful. Oh dear. Does the stuff out here not have plastic? Or was it just dropping on our head? It was dropping on our head. Okay. That's acceptable. How much wood is here? Well, we can't find out because it's definitely just gonna lag up the world. Oh. Alright. This has been Creeta. This has been Feed the Beast Interactions, episode 100. I hope that you found it as giggle-worthy as me. This isn't even with speed upgrades.